Our next guest recently took home the title on the Food Network's Iron Chef Gauntlet, and she has a brand new cookbook out called Gather and Graze. Please welcome back to our show, chef and restaurateur Stephanie Izard.
Hi,
Stephanie. How are you?
As always.
Yeah, congratulations winning the entire show. What is that like?
Oh, it's awesome. But it was funny. So I went up to Bobby Flay. You guys Bobby Flay fans? He's awesome. And the first thing he said to me is like, welcome to having a whole nother job. And I was like, what do you mean? And now it's what I think is it is another job being an Iron Chef. You have to like do all these different battles throughout the year and such, but it gives us a really good reason to work on our creativity and come up with new dishes and like do fun new things. So I think it's like a great new job.
Yeah, is the show as stressful as it looks? Because it looks pretty intense.
Very intense. There's a battle that we filmed a couple months ago that hasn't aired yet, and I will tell you at the end of that battle I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Really?
Because it is that intense. It's that the time is real. As much as you always want to think that they fake that and make, give everybody these little cushion of timing and stuff, they don't.
Yeah, but so you get the title of Iron Chef and you get $100 million.
He's like, what's the prize that you get? I was like,
security.
You get to just be an Iron Chef, and now I feel bad that we don't get $100 million.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. She doesn't get that, but she gets the Iron Chef. Well, yes. you have the restaurants, three restaurants, all with the name goat in it.
It's true.
And I've always wondered why. Why always goat?
My last name is a type of goat in French. So our last name in French is Izard, and it's if you look up Izard mountain goat, there's this picture of it's like a goat antelope.
Is that
girl
your
and the
tattoo?
goat-telope like didn't have a a good ring to it.
Do you have it tattooed on you? What turn you?
Oh, I don't. I have a fish.
Oh, well, why don't you have a goat?
Right.
There's other people that do have the goat, though. We had someone standing at the bar once a few years ago, and I looked on the back of her neck, and she had a goat on the back of her neck. Our goat. And I was like, that's so cool. I feel so cool that someone's tattooed this on her.
Here, I can do it. We have a tattoo artist,
let's
right?
do it.
Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. And you have your son, Ernie.
I do.
And he is 2 now.
He's almost 2. And someone said Ernie Banks a little bit earlier. That's where he's named after.
Named after Ernie
cool.
Banks.
And you
There he
opened up
is.
one of the restaurants while you were like 7 months pregnant with him, right?
I opened up Duck Duck Goat while I was 7 months pregnant, which was actually great because I was so stressed about opening the restaurant that I didn't think about how uncomfortable I really was.
Yeah.
But watching that segment, I was like, that would have been useful. Like to know a year and a half ago, that little...
All of that cool
all of that
stuff, right? Well,
yeah.
does that mean that you want another one then? Should you
I
enter
was
the
going to say
contest?
for 1 second, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
I love this. Her son's name's Ernie and her dog's name's Bert.
It's true.
So
It's true. I remember you saying that before.
Let's talk about the cookbook, Gather and Graze.
Yeah.
I know you have like an entire section dedicated to brunch, which I love.
So I brought these just from the restaurant. I thought you could have an internal conversation with yourself about whether you want to eat that or not.
Thank you, Stephanie.
While we're cooking over here.
No, you know what? It's early enough in the day. I'm going to burn this off. So thank you very much.
There you go. There you go.
No wrestling.
But yeah, there's different brunch items from Little Goat. So our restaurant has so many brunch items. So I wanted to show you one. Can you work on a batter over there?
No.
You got to tell me what to do.
Dump it all in there. Dump it all in.
Just dump it all in there.
So we've got eggs, all-purpose flour, rice flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and
I can
then
do this. No measuring involved.
sugar. I know, I measured it.
Ryan,
all for
which
you.
one is
I was
the
like,
cornstarch?
let's just make this simple.
Oh, I don't know, Val.
I know they all look like. I think I could pick it out, but they do all look alike.
I watched the show Narcos. It looks more like we're cooking with that in here.
Here we go. We travel with large bags of rice flour sometimes on the plane. I'm like, what do they think when we go through security?
Wow. They ever stop
I'm surprised. They definitely go through our boxes. Yes.
All right.
But I've got some batter.
Really hot.
Yeah, I got this really hot, and I did some. I have my own batter just in case that didn't go very well. But I just wanted to put you to work
you don't
a little
trust
bit.
me, Stephanie?
No, that's not it. But I wanted to get this going because it just takes a minute or two. So you get the pan super hot, and this is
I can't imagine why she wouldn't
the
trust
water!
me.
I forgot to tell you, put the water in. So
I was wondering why it was so thick.
I know. I feel like I might have sabotaged you a tiny bit with that one.
That was a
sorry.
very funny prank there. Val's shaking her head over there.
Messy. Maybe. Here, how about maybe we could work on this sauce together instead. But what I've done in the pan is put a little bit of the batter in some super hot oil, and I cracked an egg into it. And this was on the brunch menu for a while at Little Goat, and it's been off for a little bit because we wanted to put on a different street food. But we love celebrating street foods from around the world, and this is celebrating a northern Thai dish called hoi tad, which is usually a pancake, and they put like mussels and all these other things into it. But we put kimchi and bacon in it because I thought maybe people might be a little nervous to try the street food, but if we put put bacon in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll try
people
it.
eat
Yeah.
anything with
Yeah, they
bacon in
will.
it. So you call this the tasty, eggy, kimchi bacon thing.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
Tasty, eggy kimchi
I
bacon
feel like
thing.
sometimes when I go to restaurants and there's a word on the menu that I'm not quite sure what it is and I don't know how to pronounce it, I get embarrassed and I'm a chef. I feel like I just kind of point, I'm like, I'll take that, or maybe I don't want to order it because I'm a little afraid of what it might be.
intimidated.
So we thought if we named it something super simple that people might, again, be more inclined to order it. Watch out.
All right.
Woo.
There you go.
I have always wanted
I
to
did
do
not know
that.
that
You
was
want me to
gonna
try
go
that
on.
next?
I know, I
Do that
did.
next.
We just did a book
No.
tour event a couple nights ago, and I let a bunch of the guests come up and do that, and I kept being like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord,
I'm
yeah.
gonna like sip on this and watch you do that. But everybody did such a great job.
Yeah.
So
well,
while
you
this-
haven't seen me do it yet. The fire code will
Look
be
at that
broken.
stirring that you're doing.
Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good now.
It
And once you add
does,
water.
It does. I'm gonna make a quick sauce that's gonna go with this. We've got lemon juice. We've got, again, some fish sauce, a little bit of malt vinegar, and some brown sugar. And this is inspired, again, by something from, this is actually a Vietnamese dipping sauce. If you guys ever go out for Vietnamese food, get spring rolls. Those are just fresh,
Yes.
light. They're so nice and healthy and light, especially on a beautiful day like today. This is that dipping sauce, pretty
Yeah.
much.
They used to call you brown sugar, right, Val?
That was my name in college.
Yeah. So
Nice.
that's
Here you go. Hey! So we're gonna get a little dipping sauce ready for you, and then I'm gonna cut this up so you can give it a try.
all right, sounds good.
How's yours? Did you have some sweet? You had. You
I
went straight
did.
to the
I
cookie?
did. I was good, you guys. I only ate a third of the cookie.
All right. Well, you're going to get to
Nice.
try this here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just gonna cut this up a little bit.
Can't wait
Nice.
for that. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Tasty, eggy kimchi bacon thing.
Yeah,
There you
well,
go.
Eggy
See?
kimchi bacon
While
thing.
you're
Makes it just
serving
sound
that
fun.
up, be sure to pick up a copy of Stephanie's cookbook, Gather and
Gather and
Graze. All right?
Yeah.
Val's going to try that as we go to break.